We will try to get the delivery done by this weekend. Is it okay? I'll get back to you later. Come in.
Hello, madam. I'm the new intern from UTP.
Please have a seat.
Thank you, madam. My name is Vishal, and this is my resume.
Oh, so you're a new intern here.
Yes.
I see. So actually, we have already assigned a task for you, in which you have to design a sulfuric acid plant by using the knowledge that you have gained from the course Principle of Chemical Engineering and Fluid Mechanics that you have learned during your, I think, first year, second semester.
Yeah. But how does this knowledge help me in designing this particular plant?
I believe in Principles of Chemical Engineering, you have been introduced to process flow diagrams, unit operation, mass and energy balance, and their implication for both non-reactive and reactive processes.
Oh, so in order to produce sulfuric acid efficiently and safely, we as an engineer must apply the principles such as material and energy balance, and also the thermodynamic transport phenomena that we have learned with alongside the unit operations, so that these calculations can be made in a more accurate way. Is it correct?
Yes.
Oh, now I get it. In that case, how about fluid mechanics?
Fluid mechanics actually plays a crucial role in the design, construction, and operations of pipelines across various industries.
Now I see the linkage. In order to enhance the system's functionality, the project estimates the pump power required for the entire piping network and determines the dimensions and the capacity of the storage tank, especially considering its elevation, where it can be any value above the ground.
I'm glad that you have understood the assignment. So if you have any inquiries, you may meet our piping engineers, Dr. Nursi and Dr. Irza. And while for Principle of Chemical Engineering, you can meet our process engineer, Dr. Najiha.
Thank you, madam. I'll give my 110% for this assignment.
Come in.
Hello, Dr. Najiha.
Please have a seat. And may I know what brings you here today?
So, doctor, can you help me on the Principle of Chemical Engineering part?
Yes.
Thank you, doctor.
Good afternoon. My name is Najiha, and today I will be presenting about the principle of chemical engineering, which we use to design sulfuric acid production. During this production, there is 5 main processes which we need to use in order to produce sulfuric acid. The first one is the preparation of sulfur dioxide. In this process, a pump is used to pump molten sulfur to the reactor and burn with dry air to produce sulfur dioxide. During this step, it is crucial to make sure that the air supplied for the combustion process is absolutely dry. Even small quantities of water can cause acid to form, which could eventually cause corrosion in the combustion device. Furthermore, a filtration step is required if the sulfur contains carbonous contaminant. The second process is the purification and oxidation of sulfur dioxide. In oxidizing sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide, the 4-stage packed bed known as catalytic converter is typically used for the contact process. A temperature increase during the reaction is anticipated due to the exothermic reaction occurring in the converter. In addition, it is crucial for us in keeping the ideal temperature and pressure in ensuring maximal conversion near the equilibrium condition, since the conversion from sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide is a reversible process. In this part, it is essential to keep sulfur dioxide from leaking into the atmosphere, since it is not only pollutant to the air but also a key distributor to the acid rain. Double absorption during this process ensures that more sulfur dioxide is converted to sulfur trioxide and therefore advantageous to us. The third process is the reaction of sulfur trioxide with sulfuric acid. During this process, sulfur trioxide product will then be fed to the main absorption tower, which is filled with sulfuric acid and reacts with concentrated sulfuric acid to produce oleum. The next step is dilution of oleum. In this process, the dilution tank converts oleum to sulfuric acid. The resulting acid strength during this process can be changed by adjusting the sulfur trioxide and the water flow rates. And lastly, the evaporation of aqueous sulfuric acid. This process primarily involves the separation of pure sulfuric acid and water. During this process, water will be evaporated, but since sulfuric acid has a higher boiling point, it remains while the water becomes vapor, obtaining a more concentrated sulfuric acid in the product.
Come in.
Hello, doctor.
Please have a seat.
Thank you. So, doctor, basically on this fluid mechanics part, can you assist me on that?
Yes, I think we can assist you for the fluid mechanics part of your project.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rosie, and for the second section of this project, I'll be explaining to you about our pipeline system and fluid mechanics. Now, in a pipeline system, what is the thing that we emphasize most on? Yes, we emphasize on pressure drop. Pressure drop is very important in making sure that our pipeline system works well. And with a good pressure drop, we can maintain a good efficiency of our production rate. And not just that, a good pressure drop will also avoid our pipeline system before being exposed to problems such as pipe leakage, pipe rupture, or pipe burst. So, therefore, what is our effort to sustain this suitable pressure drop? The first one is a constant velocity. So, in order to do that, we maintain the same cross-sectional area along the pipeline system, which is 4 inch according to the Schedule 40 commercial system pipe. And when we are dealing with a system that constantly changes between liquid gas and then gas liquid from time to time, the density and mass flow rate of the gas will also change proportionally with one another. And by knowing this theory, we could sustain the velocity to be constant all the time. So the initial pressure of our production is 30 bar, and it increases gradually due to the necessary conditions needed for the conversion of gas to a heavier substances, such as from SO2 to SO3. We need a higher temperature to do that, therefore we need higher pressure. In the final unit operation, the pressure, which is the original at 30 bar, goes back to 30 bar in the storage tank. And that is the first part of fluid mechanics. I'll move on to the next person.
Hi, my name is Iza and I will be explaining about the fluid mechanics. So in this line, we have 9 unit operation that have inlet and outlet pipe for calculate the pressure drop. So we're handling with the compressible and incompressible fluid. So the pipe that having the compressible concept is blue, green, light blue and yellow pipe. Other than that, for the incompressible fluid, so the pipe that using the incompressible concept is orange, dark green, dark yellow, light red and purple. So in this line, we're using the 90 long radius elbow for better alternative dealing with fast flow. So the first pipe, which is the purple pipe, we're using the centrifugal pump as it can capable of pumping both hazardous and sensitive fluid. So components we're handling in this plant are sulfur liquid, oxygen, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, oleum and also concentrated sulfuric acid. For the transportation strategy for main product, the concentrated sulfuric acid have to undergo the separation process via separator to remove the unwanted component from the gas mixture. This process is crucial as it can affect the quality of final sulfuric acid. So this plant, we're using the small and long pipe uninsulated to allow bit of heat release to maintain at the desired temperature. So we're using commercial steel pipe as it can resist better towards corrosion. And after the sulfuric acid exit from the separator, it will go to the storage tank that made of commercial steel. And other than that, heating system and also thermally insulated wall are implemented to maintain the desired temperature and most important thing, to ensure a safe and better sulfuric acid plant.
Come in.
Hello, doctor.
Please have a seat.
Yes, thank you.
So, what is your findings and what can you conclude from this project?
First and foremost, the basics were led by Principle of Chemical Engineering, where the foundational knowledge enabled us to navigate the interstices of sulfuric acid production, a compound of significant industrial importance, renowned for its versatile application ranging from wastewater treatment to material processing. Building upon this, the insights are gleaned from chemical engineering fluid mechanics part, where it played an important role in addressing the fluid dynamics within the plant. The pressure drop from one unit operation to another unit operation is very important, and it is mostly where we have to calculate the pressure drop so that the pipe does not burst during any operation that is done.
Wow, what a great job. I hope you can keep this momentum throughout your intern.
Wow, what a wonderful week that I have went through for my internship. This first week taught me a lot of lessons, and I hope I'll continue the remaining 7 months with this spirit.